Hey, I'm back. This is episode 46, and I believe we're at the event where we get to pick our dream date. I just decided to start here because this has some new text. I've never seen Spirit open up to anyone like she has opened up to you. I've seen her open up the insides of plenty of people, but thankfully for you, and for us, that's in a different type of game. So are you ready? And now we just get to choose our dream date. This is where he'll say, can we do the thing with the rose? And the game's lagging. Go figure. Of course, punches. No, I'm just kidding. I have to choose Spirit. You approach Spirit, peering below the brim of her impressively large hat and into her haunting eyes. Spirit, since I met you, I've been enchanted by your presence. You've challenged me to be a better person and resisted the urge to show me the sharp end of your katana. For that, I thank you. I'm ready to take our relationship to the next level. And we shall. Up to the eye of the dark storm that is our reality, to the lantern room of the Black Lighthouse. It's time to see what you're made of, player. That's a little suspicious. I thought it might be nice to start the day out on Trapper's yacht before we head up to the Black Lighthouse. Even if I kinda hate this basic tropical vacation stuff, like yachts and snorkeling or whatever, it's good for you to see me in the sun. A little bit, at least. There's more to me than what you've already gotten to experience. I know that my whole vibe can be a little dark. The hat, a swimsuit, a plume of floating hair. This wasn't always who I was. I was a normal young woman once. Went to school, hung out with friends. I even had a part-time job working at a restaurant in town. And then, well, I know what happened. Your father, he murdered me and I awoke as an undead adventurer. That's not what I was getting at. Something else happened to me. I realized I needed to be seen. I don't even know by whom. A lot of time, when you think about ghosts, they're these kind of see-through, flickering specters. You imagine reaching out and having your hand go right through them. Ooh, like that sort of thing. Maybe there's some warpy effect on the world around you. I don't know. Depends on which movie you're watching. But when I died, well, I dare you to try and reach your hand through me. Not really. That's not an invitation. It's rhetorical. Why did I end up this way? Who brought me here to this island? Who knows? I sure don't. I got my ideas. Maybe what happened, if I'm being honest, maybe I was granted a wish. Maybe this is me finally being something to someone. Something scary, something violent, something feared. But without a doubt, something. Maybe whoever or whatever did this to me thought they were doing me a favor. And maybe, last maybe coming up, I promise, maybe they were right. Maybe. Look, now you've got me doing it. Maybe they brought me to you. Something certainly brought us together. But Not exactly out there digging around in caves or dusting off antiques and trying to find clues and analyzing their meanings. I do want to take this experience seriously, though. I want to give the process a chance. It may be a dumb process, but one that I have extremely little respect for as a person. Oh, and one I have. But you just woke up on this beach with no memory of who you are or where you came from, and rather than freak out and simply try and swim away, you're giving this a chance. I actually didn't know that swimming away was an option. It's not. However, the fact that you never even tried, I think that means you've got courage, or an open mind, or, I don't know, maybe you stuck around. Because you like someone you met here? Maybe. While the two of you were getting all deep and philosophically flirty, the yacht pulled up to the shore, next to the black lighthouse. We'll stop everyone off. There were other stops? Oh, no, not of this trip of your life. Spirit rolls her eyes and leaves for the shore. I'm just messing with you. This was the only stop. Nobody here is really looking out for our fun, so we have to make it for ourselves. Oh no, there are no other stops. Seriously, go. Race you to the poop deck, Dwight. The ship doesn't even have a poop deck. Don't all ships have a poop deck? Maybe I'm overthinking this. Oh, it will. Oh god. What are you implying, Claudette? Are you implying you're gonna poop on the deck to get back at Trapper? You know he's probably just gonna make you guys clean it up anyways. I do believe the game for. Oh, never mind. Now it's responding. As you disembark, you see Dwight and Claudette run giggling across the ship. Too bad you can't date those two. They seem like they know how to have a good time. Oh, sorry. Sorry that I went a bit quiet there. I was thinking of a fun little subtext for this video. You arrive at the beach near the majestic black lighthouse. Its imposing form towers above you. A flock of birds circle lazily, no sense of fear or urgency, as if circling a corpse that hasn't moved in ages. I'm excited about today, see? Spirit places her wrist delicately in your hand and presses your fingers down against her skin. It's cool to the touch, but you feel. Is that the faintest of pulses? My blood is absolutely pumping. So, what happens now? Now, I show you something that no one has ever seen up close before. Well, no one who has lived to tell about it. We're going there. Spirit points to the top of the lighthouse amongst the circling birds. What's actually up there? Have you seen it? Hey y'all, how's everyone doing today? Well, I can't say I expected this intervention. Certainly seems to be taking the whole elimination thing well. Or maybe this is the opposite of that. Better not bring it up at all, and just hope he doesn't completely melt down. That makes me wonder, If I had booted someone else, would they be showing up here instead of Wraith? That's something to try in my off time. Anyways, hi, Wraith. You sure seem chipper today. Something strange is definitely going on with this guy. Well, something else strange. Something different than what's usually going on. Wraith takes a deep breath, sucking in the ocean air like it's the greatest air he has ever been sucked. That has ever been sucked. I'm sorry. I misspoke there. Oh, God. Player, thank you. Thank you for choosing anyone else, to go on a date with today. Alone again forever. This is how it was meant to be. I feel alive. Are we done? We're kind of, on that date you just mentioned. I'm glad you're feeling better, Rand, but like she said, you're in the middle of something. You mind? Oh, right. So, what you doing? Heading up into the eye of the lighthouse? I love it up there. You can really see the whole island from up there. In fact, Spirit, I thought you said no one's been up there and lived to tell about it. This sounds exactly like telling about it. Technically, I don't think Wraith counts as being alive. I mean, I don't maintain the canon, but... fair enough. Spirit waves her arms at Wraith from head to toe. And if he's not dead, now he's gonna be when I punish him for interrupting our date. Hey now, we can solve our problems without our hair floating up into a menacing shape. I'll just be over here, running away. Enjoy the view. Hang on. This is a perfect thumbnail for this video. Alright, I'm back. You know, I think Wraith was kidding about the whole being up there. Honestly, the view isn't even of the island. What you can see is mostly ocean on account of it being, a lighthouse. However, that does bring up an interesting point. Regarding your, how do I say it? Spirit's hand floats up as she scratches her head, contemplatively. You don't usually see her at a loss for words like this. What's your mortal status? Because despite what our lanky friend seems to think, the lighthouse is not to be trifled with. It's a beacon of death and suffering that brings doom to it from all corners of this world, if not further. Well, duh. You saw a freaking pirate ship seemingly travel through space and time, only to crumple at the rocks beneath the spooky tower. But you decided not to point it out because that wouldn't be too romantic now, would it? I think I'm alive. I'm here with you, walking this beach, feeling the water on my feet, feeling the sun on my skin. Here, with me, the spirit. Does that really make you alive? I guess. I don't know. If you come with me up into the eye of the Black Lighthouse, you may never return. Is that a risk you're willing to take? Because we have something. I won't deny it. I feel it. I'd hate for you to simply turn to ash. If we were to commit right here and now, to figuring this out as friends, we could put that risk off for another time. Just be friends? Ouch. Is this her way of letting you down easy? I don't know if I want that friendship. I want you. That's why I chose you. I can't decide this for you. I can only warn you that it may not be safe. You might die up there, and there's nothing I can do about it. Okay. Uh, if I could remember. Oh yeah, my phone's over there. Sorry about that, guys. Uh, Alright, let's see what the option is. I'm fairly certain it's go up and maybe die. But I have to check. Yeah, go up, maybe die. You take a deep breath. You think about every particle of sea air as it travels into your body and fills your lungs. It may be the last time you have such a thought, but you feel strangely at peace with information. I don't need another friend. I want something more. I'd risk my life for it. Spirit smiles, a quirky, devilish smile. Right this way. Let's see. Sorry, I was checking the time. Inside the lighthouse is almost pitch black. It's seemingly day when you step through the door, but inside this place is like a void. The last thing you see as the final rays of sun leave you is a horrible sight. A petrified body laying on the stairs, reaching not up, but down, as if it had been crawling. Watch your step. The things we do for love. Oh, the things I do for love. I'm sorry, I immediately got the reference. uh, that is a great reference. If you're too young to get that reference, it's Courage the Cowardly Dog. Oh, that was a great kids show. When you arrive in the lantern room at the top of the black lighthouse, you breathe a sigh of relief. The light is out and seemingly defunct. Dust cakes on the room as though it hadn't been operated in a century. However, somehow, it was just morning a moment ago, but now it's night? Yeah, that's a fair thing. What do you mean, a moment ago? We've been standing here looking out over the ocean all day. I really enjoyed the peaceful time together with you. Taking in the view, standing in complete silence for hours. It was kinda my perfect date. Really? I don't remember that. I just called it the perfect date, and you can't be bothered to remember it. What kind of game are you playing with me? I want to remember it. It's just that for some reason my mind is completely blank, but hey, I'm not dead. Or you're already dead and have been this whole time. That's true. Maybe we'll never know. It doesn't look like the light is working. Even turned off, the light has a power to it. The massive lens refracts moonlight through itself, a subtle sparkle that has a hypnotic effect. Maybe that's where the day went? Staring into this light as the sun fell and the moon rose? Thanks for spending the day with me. I really had a good time. That's it? Don't get me wrong, this is really cool and all, I guess I don't know what I expected. I suppose if you thought you were walking into your death, then nothing happened. It might feel a bit anticlimactic. Sorry. Anyhow, it's time to go. Here, let me just flip on the light for the staircase so it's easier to get down. Hmm. The stairs still look pretty dark. Maybe it. Spirits interrupted by a strange hum. And then it becomes frighteningly clear to you that switch wasn't for the stairs, it was for the main lantern. A lantern that is now beginning to power up. We're about to blind ourselves. Oh, I thought it'd be a lot brighter. The faintest smell of burning begins to reach up to your nose. Oh, but I am going to call the recording here. I missed out on recording a second episode last week, so I hope you guys look forward to 3 episodes this week, as this one will likely be going up on Saturday. But I hope you enjoyed, and currently I am also recording stuff for October. So that's something else to look forward to. I have my first October special with a special guest star, which you'll get to read about in the video description. If you want to ask my guest any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments of that video whenever it comes out. But for now, if you got any comments about this video, leave it in this comment section, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Like, I'm already excited about the Halloween event, because honestly, I've had a game for a while that I wanted to play, and I just figured it'd be better for Halloween. One more note about the Halloween specials, since it didn't get recorded in the actual video. If you see anything that you would want me to continue on, then leave it in the comments. Just say you want me to continue this, or this game is really good, I'd like to see more. And I'll go with it. But it'll definitely be an after Halloween thing if I decide to, well, if you guys decide you want me to continue one of the games. Anyways, I'm rambling. I'll be getting out of your hair now. Bye.